Okay, man, how's our time?
Well, the last turns brought us another 2 minutes.
Excellent! Hey, man, we are the Road Rally Kings of Southern Africa.
Well, the checkpoint should be right up ahead, Your Majesty.
Okay? I don't see it.
Oh, it's right. Just look. It's supposed to be there.
Yeah, well, it's not, so either the map's bogus or you are.
Look, I checked it 3 times, okay? 3 degrees for 2.6 kilometers northwest.
Let me see it.
Look, you're the driver, I'm the navigator, so chill.
Okay, well, how come we're not at the checkpoint? How do you read that thing anyway?
Oh. We turned left at Nkumi Canyon.
Nice one. I couldn't stop. I mean, I couldn't see it.
Look, it's still alive. Better get it some help.
You okay? Drive, okay? No.
Over the years that you've been here, Freedom Ranch has had a bountiful harvest.
Most of which we've turned back into local development. And we've paid our fair share of corporate taxes, too. Every year.
Well, that seems to be true for the years that you've been here, but this audit covers a longer period than that.
Well, I'm sure you'll find everything in order.
I'm sure I will. If it is. You know, the beautiful thing about numbers is that, unlike people, they never lie.
That's not a very trusting attitude.
Well, I'm employed by the Ministry of National Revenue. If you had my job, perhaps you'd share my point of view. What is that?
Oh.
What's the thing doing here?
It's mutton. Sure seems to like you.
Now get rid of it.
Come on, little one. Here.
Now, I would have thought anybody named Noah would love animals.
Wrong, Noah. Now, I have a job to do here, and I would appreciate it if you'd allow me to continue.
Well, by all means.
Thank you. Now, may I have all the payroll records, please?
Sure.
Yeah, I brought them. There.
Thanks, Raymond.
How far back do they go?
I'm not sure, but I thought I saw some employees named Cain and Abel.
Mr. D,
Later, Jam.
but it's Rory. He's...
Just answer me this one question. Is he alive?
Yeah?
Are all of his limbs intact?
Yes, but...
Good. I'll deal with it later.
Maybe I can help.
What about the payroll?
I'll be back. I shut the door, so the lamp won't hurt you.
What a circus.
Yeah.
Raymond, I didn't see it. I'm sorry.
Can you save it?
Even if I have the time, I don't have the skill.
We can't just let it die.
If anyone can help it, Santo can. Take it to the Ark.
Okay. It's okay.
done my best. I'm hoping there are no internal injuries.
Will she make it?
I'd say there is an even chance.
Well, what do you need? What can I do?
Right now she needs to sleep. The leg is going to need exercising, therapy. I mean, real attention.
Okay.
Sometimes helping them is the easy part. It's getting them back into the world that's not always possible. Right now, we have a growing number of permanent residents.
And what happened here?
Some kids thought it would be fun to brighten its shell with highway paint.
Idiots.
They didn't realize that it was mercury that makes the paint glow. Now it's poisoned.
And these?
They call traps. I wish those society matrons would give us their money instead of spending it on fares.
Is the center still having many problems?
Our patients don't have health insurance. And these days, the government has too many problems of its own to be worrying about us.
Yeah, but this place is so important. I mean, if they only knew the work you did here.
We used to get some private donations, but times are tough and money's tight. We haven't been able to pay our property taxes for years. If we don't raise some cash soon, we may have to close our doors.
It's Economics 101. No pay, no play.
I think you're being incredibly short-sighted.
Look, maybe your pal Noah will give you a favorable tax assessment, and you won't have to cut back on your pet projects.
Sustainable agricultural development is hardly what I would call a pet project.
Save it, Margot. From what I understand, his government's got a real cash crunch. You're going to have to make some hard choices.
Hold on a minute, Sam. Rory, can I talk to you for a minute? I'm sorry about this morning. How's the cub?
Hey, Rory, is that you? What's the good word, kid?
Cash flow. Actually, I wanted to talk to you.
Allowance problems, huh? Runs in the family. Your mother's already spending into 1999.
It's more like I'm paying for 1989 over and over again. Now, I don't mind paying my own taxes, Sam, but it's ancient history.
No, it's not my allowance this time, Grandpa. Santo needs to pay off her back taxes, and I said I'd ask you for a donation.
I gave it the office.
It's actually a very worthy cause, Sam.
More worthy than your sustainable agriculture, Miss Dutton?
What's that got to do with it?
It all comes out of the same pocket. Mine.
Okay, just pan the backlight to the left.
Oh, come on, Rory. This is perfect.
I want major shadows.
Why?
Because it's more dramatic. It'll make a better shot for the calendar.
Hey, man, I don't know. Maybe we should use a healthier animal. She looks so sad.
That's the whole idea.
What's the whole idea?
Well, we want to show people what the center's all about.
And to sell more calendars.
And raise more bucks. I mean, it's not like we're faking anything. The animals are hurting, and so is the center.
You're right about that. But sometimes the truth isn't pretty.
The truth isn't pretty. That'll be our slogan for July.
I really appreciate what you're trying to do here, boys.
Yeah, well, my grandfather has a point. You can't expect people to give you money just because you have a good cause. You gotta make a case for it.
And it's really nice of your grandfather to put up the money for the printing costs. It doesn't sound like him.
Yeah, it does. He gets a write-up on his taxes.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. Smile. I mean, don't smile. Don't smile. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, look here.
You can't do this. You said we had 3 months.
I'm just following orders, so it's no good arguing with me.
Oh, what's going on?
What's he doing here?
My job. Now, this property will be auctioned for back taxes.
But I have a letter from the minister.
So do I. Priorities have changed. Good day.
I don't believe this. They said we had 3 months.
ridiculous. I still don't see how they can expect you to close up on such short notice.
We've been holding the tax people off for years. They kept giving us extensions. And we kept hoping for miracles.
So, I think she's feeling much better.
Not really. Her temperature is way down. Not eating. I guess they don't feel we're strong enough to survive. So we've been cut loose. Just like this one here. Let's put him in the truck.
Where are you taking him to?
To the Mbisi lands, where it was found.
We can't.
I'm sorry, Rory. Its chances would be a lot better if we had another month, but we don't.
We're not just dumping these animals off so they can be wasted by the first predator that passes by.
How can you just send them out there to die?
Some would say, if it hadn't been for our interference, they would have died months ago. It's just natural selection.
Do you really believe that? That only the strong survive?
What do you think I've been doing for the last 10 years of my life?
Well, what about the rest of the animals?
Oh, we'll take the healthier ones to be boarded at the safari park.
But what about the ones that are too weak to be released?
I'm sorry, Jan. They'll have to be destroyed.
What?
It's more humane. They won't survive long out there.
I hate that word humane. It always means that something bad's gonna happen.
And my lion?
I'm sorry.
I won't let you kill her.
So you want me to take her home with me?
No, she's my responsibility. I'll take her home. Then, if she dies, at least I know I tried.
And what about the others? Does your lion deserve to live more than they do?
No. I don't know.
Just because you didn't run them over, they're not your problem. Is that how it works?
No, it's not how it works.
Well, what I'm asking is, how can 2 tractors depreciate 2 years after they've been sold?
Sam would never claim a deduction like that.
Well, someone did. Looks to me like Freedom Ranch is going to owe us a great deal of money.
You know, you take such joy in this. I'm going to have to cut a lot of important programs.
Well, I don't make the choices here. I just do the maths. Unless you can document the double entry for those tractors, I'm disallowing the deduction.
Okay. Well, I know it's around here somewhere. I just saw it.
If in fact it was there, it will still be there. You know, things don't just appear and disappear like magic. Mrs. Darton?
Yes.
There's, in the window.
Yes?
I thought I saw a giraffe in the window.
Oh! Must be my son.
Your son a giraffe?
I'm sorry we can offer you more covered space. I will take the big ones to the clouds.
But what about the birds?
I've put netting around the gazebo.
Everything under control?
Oh, yes, Margot. Raymond has been great.
Oh, good.
I think we've got it under control.
Yeah, it's a shame about the ark.
At least we have more time to look for a new home.
How will you pay for it?
Oh, Margot. One problem at a time. Oh, no.
What's wrong?
It's nothing. But I thought I saw an albatross in that window.
Oh.
The man who kicked us out. I see him in my dreams. No wonder I see him here.
Well, I'm sorry to say you're not dreaming, Santo. I have the same albatross hanging around my neck, too.
So you think the kudu would be okay in the paddock with the eland?
Actually, I don't think so.
Maybe we can move the eland to the far kraal.
Good. The kudu's wounds are so delicate. He needs some space.
Well, that's one thing we have plenty of. I think we got problems here.
Maybe it will pass.
What I brought you? Come on. Not my hand. Here. What's that? There you go. How's your little lion cub doing?
Yeah, all right. How about you?
Rory?
Mom, I know, but what else could we do? These animals are sick and hurt. We couldn't just leave them outside.
Well, you can't just leave them inside either.
Every day helps. Besides, it's got to stop raining soon.
It usually rains for about an hour. I've never seen it storm like this.
Well, it's not like it's gonna rain for 40 days and 40 nights.
It's happened before. How's this little guy doing?
Oh, I'm sure it'll be okay.
I can't stand this anymore. I've had it.
Look, Noah, I can appreciate how difficult this is for you.
No, you don't. Why are they always all over me?
I think they really like you. Any luck?
No, Margot. I just can't seem to find anyone who wants to rent their place to 3 dozen wild animals.
Why don't you just have the good sense to give up? Next week we auction off the ark and pay your back taxes. And now you're talking about digging an even deeper hole. It's unbelievable.
I believe in my dream, Mr. Njiva. You can't take that away from me.
Well, I believe in helping our people. And you seem to care more about your animals.
I care about all living things, even you. Of course, there's a big difference. Unlike some people, animals don't lie.
But there's only this much money. What would she have us do?
Maybe you should stop looking at the balance sheet and start looking at the balance of nature.
Are you saying you'd rather feed a cheetah than a child?
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's a false equation. You could cut back on defense spending. One helicopter would feed the child and the cheetah. You say the numbers don't lie, but they do, by not telling the whole story.
Very passionate, Mrs. Dutton. But unfortunately, passion doesn't pay the bills.
Let's get back to the receipts.
Fine, I believe we are on corporate withholding percentages. Does it ever end?
Thanks, honey.
Well, the cub's feeling much better.
I knew it was here somewhere.
Excuse me?
The tractors. We didn't sell them. We donated them to an agricultural co-op.
Are you saying that that double entry wasn't a depreciation, it was a write-off?
Exactly.
Well, I don't see why you should get so excited about one little deduction.
Well, I'm not. But it's given me a very interesting idea.
Why is this making me so uncomfortable?
Oh, you should love this. It's all about balancing the books.
Right. Can we please talk about the taxes?
I am talking about my taxes. And Santos.
You know, I really don't have the time. Oh, no, wait a minute. Now, let me get this straight. Freedom Ranch is paying the Ark's back taxes, right?
Right.
Which allows Akanko to write it off as a charitable donation. So that means that neither of you owe the government anything.
Exactly. It's brilliant.
Will it work?
Unfortunately, yes.
Sam's gonna love this.
Well, I know. It looks like you didn't sink the Ark after all.
I don't understand this.
Well, hey, it looks like she really likes you.
Why won't they just leave me alone?
Maybe she knows something about you that you don't know about yourself.
So I guess your pal, Mr. Dove, held out the olive branch at the end.
Who's Mr. Dove?
Noah, it seems that Najiva is the Shona word for dove.
Oh, who told you that?
The Minister of Finance, when he called me up to approve your plan. Good job.
Well, now there's the little matter of keeping the Ark afloat, Sam.
Oh, I think Rory's handled that.
Really? What do you mean?
I showed the calendar to some people I know. By the time they got to Miss April, they were blubbering so hard they could barely sign the check.
Charity? Environmental causes? Sam, what's gotten into you?
Just protecting my investment. It's a write-off for me, too.
Bye.
Bye.
Simunyeka